What's up, YouTube? This is Little Teddy Fragrances back here with a review of a Mancera fragrance, one of the first full bottles of Mancera that I own. And this is Oud Blue Notes by Mancera. You can see the bottle there. Very nice bottle. It fades from blue to green. It's a screw-off cap, as you can see. Very classy. This is a pretty big size. This is a 4 ounce, which is, of course, is bigger than a 3.4. And this fragrance, just getting right off into the smell, it smells very different. It's very exotic. It definitely has leather in it. I'm not a big fan of leather, but this one is a summery spring green, bluish type of fragrance that is very, very exotic and different. I don't recommend no blind buying. A lot of people have compared this one to Oud Lemon Mint. I have not smelled that one. Some people say they smell similar. Some people say they don't smell similar at all, or that much, pretty much, but they are in similar brackets. I'm not sure if having both these fragrances would be redundant, so I can't help you out there. As far as getting into the smell, okay, let's talk about the performance first of all. This is a pretty powerful scent. People will smell you even if they don't mention it. It does have bluish type of flavor in it. This is a hard one to talk about. Immediately, for some reason, it makes me think of seaweed. Like there's some type of saltiness, and it's definitely a sweet fragrance, but it has like a deep marine, not really oceanic like a sea breeze, but like a deep bottom of the ocean type of feel to it. It's very hard to describe. I think anybody people who review this, each review will be very different as far as how they think it smells, because other people have said that they think this smells kind of like a watermelon bubble gum. I don't get that. I think it's a lot more of a weird synthetic backslash natural smelling oceanic, like bottom of the ocean marine type of smell. But overall it's very good. You definitely get the smoothness of the leather. It's not like a Tuscan leather, of course, or anything like that, so let's not talk like it's a Tuscan leather or anything like that, but it's definitely fruity. I remember the Bomb Creed guy said one thing, and I immediately caught on. And he said that this is like the fruit is very funky. It's kind of like fermented fruit that's supposed to be for like an alcoholic drink. It's kind of weird in that type of way, So it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's cocktaily or like it's like a cocktail, but it's definitely something that's very aged and kind of refined. But at the same time, it's not very like standard cologne. This doesn't smell like any type of Dolce Gabbana, the one, or any type of other fruity cocktail type of fragrance. This is definitely different. I don't know if I recommend this for high heat weather, but definitely spring here in Las Vegas. I will be wearing this pretty soon. As far as compliments, let's get into the compliments, of course. You will get comments. It's not anything, it's not going to be out Dior Sauvage or anything like that, or, my Hannah Mori EDP. Personally, for me, it's not going to be beat out, I think, some of the other heavy hitters like Aventus or anything like that, or even Sidrot. Was it Sidrot Bois by Mancera? But this one definitely is one to stand out that I think you could wear dressed up or dressed down. It definitely gets cooking on the skin. And I've noticed that this bottle actually, when I first bought it, I actually got quite a bit of leather, and the fruits were a lot smoother. Now, for some reason, I don't know if I've had this out in the sun, but the smell has changed, and now it's like the funkiness of the fruit is just, it's knocking right there on the front door. It wants to come in. It's not very citrus. It's citrusy, but it's not. It's not the main player. It's definitely unisex, but I'm not sure if a girl would want to smell like this. It's something about the riskiness of the exoticness of the fruit to me is a little bit masculine and it's a little bit daring. This isn't a very like a shy guy type of fragrance. This is Oud Blue Nose. This is quite a bit different, I think, than other scents. Um, but just getting back into who I think would wear this, definitely an outgoing guy. I can't think of a particular actor that would want to wear this. Maybe, who knows, Jim Carrey, just because he's crazy. Doesn't I don't think he cares what people think about him. Now, of course, when I say that it's kind of wild and the exotic fruits are very funky and that it's a very kind of smooth but brash in your face type of fragrance. I'm not saying that it's like ridiculously playful and has no class. It definitely has class, and as well, which the reason why I like this a lot, this particular spring summery fragrance, which is not really fresh in my opinion, um, is that I think that it's not really a standard citrus fragrance. This one has depth. Like the leather is definitely waving down here and it kind of gives it like a mature feel. But it definitely has like the fruity aspects of it in the middleness. In the middle parts is kind of like a funky fruit and maybe some type of weird floral. I'm not sure if it has lavender in it. I think maybe it has some type of a wild flower of some sort. I'm not sure what else is in this. I should have checked before actually. But just going off the smell, yeah, it's definitely not really natural smelling, but it has depth and it has substance. So it's not like a real thin, like normal type of scent where it's just like citrus over woods. Like, no, this stuff has some depth into it. But anyways, that's me talking about that. Um, Giving this a rating, just because it's so different and because compliments wise, you will get some compliments. I didn't get anything over the top like I would with my Azara Wanton, which gets a lot more compliments. And I think it's slightly better than this. Even though that this has more depth, I think Azara Wanted is just, it's a little bit more versatile. Um, of course, this is a niche, and that is a designer, the Azara Wanted. I think Azara Wanted, which they don't smell similar. I'm not saying that or anything like that. I just think the Azara Wanted is much more accessible to the public. And this one just kind of says, hey, this guy's interesting, but I'm not sure what to make out of it. Where the Azara Wanted, which smells kind of like Invictus, it's just like, boom, I get it. I get where you're coming from. So this one is different. So anyways, giving this a rating, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I would give it an 8.5, but there's something about it. I don't know. There's something about it. I couldn't wear this every day. And some days I just don't feel like wearing it. But it's a very, very good fragrance. For the price, I give it an 8 out of 10. Let's just say that. I'm really close to giving it an 8.5, but I'm really trying to be more constructive about my fragrance reviews rather than just, being soft on everything. Saying, yeah, I'll give it a 9. So, no, I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10, which means it is solid. It means to check it out, get a decant, get your nose on it. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about Oud Lemon Mint, which from how people describe it, I think I would actually like it better than this one. So, like I said, for compliments wise, which I know that a lot of people want to know, um, I did get comments about this one from just another gentleman that I know who just wanted to know what I was wearing. He didn't say that it smelled good. He just wanted to know what I was wearing. So, anyways, uh, this isn't an attention grabber. It is pretty much in your face, which is the reason I actually gave it an 8.10, 8 out of 10. Um, and just getting further into the smell. It's a great exotic smell. It's just not something I want to wear every day, and it's not really great for high heat. So the window of where when I would wear this is pretty much, now, which is like April to May, because I don't really want to wear this in the winter, colder seasons, and I don't really want to wear this in high heat either. So to each his own. Anyways, maybe I'll wear it in the fall. Anyways, 8 out of 10, guys. This is Oud Lemon Mint. I'll post some. I will post some of the notes down below just because I forgot what it is. But anyways, get your nose on it. Let me know what you think of it. Oud Blue Notes. Excuse me. Oud Blue Notes. And I'll check you guys out later. Little Teddy with Little Teddy Fragrances signing out. Peace.